Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany, and today I'm going to be doing the July 2018 Boxycharm unboxing. So, if you're unfamiliar with what Boxycharm looks like, this is the box. I'm not going to show you the top or anything because they covered the label this time, and it's got all my shipping information on it. But I wanted to start off with what I got as a charm room product. So basically every month we get to review our products and we get charms which we can spend on products that they put in the charm room, and I think that's a really cool concept. It's kind of like Ipsy, but we get it in terms of like actual money, and it's much easier to collect money on Boxycharm than it is to get points on Ipsy to actually get a product. So this is what I ended up getting as my first charm room purchase. It's the ColourPop Element of Surprise palette. I absolutely love this palette. The packaging is so cute, and the colors are super cute as well. I'm a huge fan of the ColourPop press shadows. I'm not so much a fan of the Super Shock shadows, but that's just my personal opinion. So I got this, and I'm really happy with it. It didn't come damaged or anything. I think eventually I'll probably end up popping some of the pans out and just using the shadows in my Z palette, but as of right now, I absolutely love that it's purple. Purple is my favorite color, and I think it's a really nice palette. I've got a microphone coming in the mail that I'm going to plug into my phone so you guys are able to hear me better, but as of right now I don't have it. So let's start with what was the first thing in the box. It's our little pamphlet that tells us the theme this month and all the products and what they're worth. If I'm not mistaken, I got the one that's $145 value. And the theme this month was road trippin'. I'm not overly happy with the variation I got. I got variation number 1. We got our spoilers for the month, and I really wanted the pharmacy mask, but that'll bring me to our first product, which is the Dr. Brandt No More Baggage Eye Depuffing Gel. This is a tinted gel to my understanding. So right there is the color. Oh, no, it clears up. It goes completely clear. It just comes out orange, I guess. I've seen weirder things happen, so there's that. The next product I got was the Note Luminous Silk Compact Blusher with argan oil infused, and mine is in the shade Desert Rose. I've never even heard of this brand before, so like it's always nice getting stuff I've never heard of. So here's what the packaging looks like. And here is the blush. I've heard some people saying this like pulls really orange, but I don't, like, in my opinion, I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing like a coral pinkish color. This actually feels really nice, and it's swatching nicely. So here's what the blush looks like. I think that's a really pretty color. I'm not a fan of the smell. It smells like baby powder, if that makes sense. Like an old lady. And in the bottom here, we have a little brush for the blush. I mean, I'm not going to use that personally because I actually have blush brushes, but it's nice that it came with that, and it's got like a little mirror. I don't actually own a lot of blushes. Like, that's one thing I don't have a lot of. I've got a lot of other makeup products. Like, I really didn't need that palette, but I wanted it type of situation. So I'm really happy to have another one. I mean, the smell bothers me a bit, but it's not going to smell like that on your face. The next product I have here is the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. So basically, one side is a brush, and then you twist this, and this part is the eyebrow cream. I'm not overly excited about the fact that you have to stick this in there to get the product, just because you can't see how much you're picking up. Oh boy. Okay, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that, but that is definitely not taupe. Right there, that is brown. That is dark brown. That actually bothers me a lot, because I thought it was going to be a good color for my brows, but I'm obviously blonde, and dark brown brow products look really, really stupid on me. So that's kind of disappointing. I saw some other swatches and they weren't this dark. Alright, so that's first product I'm not overly happy about. Like, that's a good consistency, but that's way too dark to be classified as taupe. The next product I got in here is the Wander Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I am not going to be opening this just because I don't need a new mascara yet. The brush, to my understanding, is curved from other videos I've watched, and I think that'll give a nice volumizing and like lifting effect to the lashes. So I'm happy about this. I've never heard of Wander Beauty, but I have seen that they're at Sephora, and this is a pretty pricey mascara, so I'm excited to try this. I hope you guys can understand when I don't want to open things. It's literally because I've got so many things on the go, and I've got things I need to use up first, which is why I've been doing my project pan, which I will link the blog post below so you can see how that's going. But it's just one of those things. Like, I'd rather not open up something and have to use it and not get the full use out of it because I've got 3 other mascaras on the go. So that's that. The next and last product we got this month that was for just like our box, and it was the variation, is the Crown Pro Palette in Fuego. The Crown Pro Palette in Fuego, I think that's how you say it. I'm really disappointed, and I feel like Boxycharm really missed the mark on this. I'm not going to open it because I know the shadow and stuff that's in here will fall all over the place. And I have to say, my palette looks like it's used. It's got scratches all over the inside. 2 of my shadows have fingerprints on them. It's like it's gone through some stuff. And then it was packaged and sent to me. I'll show you guys the outside of my palette because it's actually got a huge cut in it. Right here, like someone dug their nail, or even, no, that's all I can think of that would be. If you can see the ends over here, it's starting to come up. Like, they really missed the mark on this, and I am not happy about the quality of what I received. This looks like it was a used palette and someone returned it and it got sent to me, and that's not something I'm okay with. I've got really bad anxiety and OCD, and uncleanly things are a complete no-go to me. So I will not be using this. I've contacted Boxycharm's customer service, as have a lot of us in the Boxy Babes group, because a lot of us have had issues where you can see fingerprints in our shadows. We've got shadow that's not even belonging to our palette all over the place. And I'm not going to risk putting something on my eyes that someone else could have touched. And it also smells really, really bad. It smells very chemically, and I pay for high-end palettes for the reason of getting good quality, and they don't stink and smell like chemicals. Even the ColourPop palette, which isn't that expensive, doesn't smell like this, and if ColourPop can do it, so should big brands. And I've never had this kind of issue before. Aside from the Huda, I don't know if it was called the electric palette or what it was, but it smelled really, really bad, and I had a really bad allergic reaction from it. My eyes swelled up. My arm, which I had just done swatches on for my Instagram, was covered in hives. So I'm not playing that game. It's not worth it. And the last thing that was in my box that isn't something that everybody got was if you referred someone in the month of June and they stayed subscribed until July, you got custom enhancer drops from Cover FX. I'm just gonna tell you guys, it seems like maybe 3 or 4 people got the shade Blossom, which is light, and it's pink, and it would work with all skin tones. And then it seems like everybody else got Sunset or they got Sunkissed. I was one of the unlucky people that got Sunset, which is the absolute darkest shade you can have for the Cover FX drops. So that was a no-go for my skin at all, because I don't need a glittery, huge brown line across my face. So I'm not going to be using that, which is pretty disappointing because I got someone to sign up and stay subscribed until July, and they ended up getting Sunkissed, which everyone's saying is a bronzer shade, but they don't even sell it anymore, and it was gloopy and clumpy, and so is the shade Sunset. I don't want to play that game. I've already complained about the Crown palette to Boxycharm, so I'm not going to bother saying anything about the Cover FX drops. But just so you're aware, if you got the box and you signed up for the drops, the chances are you're going to get Sunkissed or Sunset. The odds of you getting Blossom are very low. I haven't seen many people get it. So this month I feel like Boxy really missed the mark. I've never really been disappointed in something I've received from them in the 3 months I've had it, I think. So I'm not happy about this month. I know a lot of people aren't happy about this month. It's not even the value, because we got Dr. Brandt, we got Wander Beauty, Chella is a pretty expensive indie brand, Note is like drugstore, and Crown was price point in between drugstore and high-end. I'm not going to be using the palette. If they want it back, I will send it back to them. I don't have any interest in a replacement. I would much rather just not deal with it at all. So, I mean, they tried. I feel like this box was really like thrown together and wasn't well thought out in terms of the quality that we're used to for stuff. So there's that. I'm gonna leave my referral link down below to sign up for Boxycharm, which if you use my link you will get a bum cream in your August subscription, but you have to sign up in July. You'll get the July box and then get the August. The bum cream's definitely worth it. The August box thus far that we've seen for spoilers seems very, very worth it. We're going to be receiving a product from Laura Lee Los Angeles, which if you watch her on YouTube, you know, like, beauty guru. She's great. Her products, to my understanding, are really, really nice. Not something I would personally purchase because they're expensive, and it's an American, and then we have to pay Canadian shipping, and that's my issue with a lot of independent brands that are in America, is they ding us for shipping so bad. It'll be like $12 for shipping and we're buying a $16 product. It's not worth it at that point, in my opinion, especially when it's an American, so you have to double the price almost. I can't be bothered, but it'll be nice getting something from her in our box. There's a lot of speculation it's going to be an eyeshadow palette because of something Joseph said at the Boxycharm, like, in-class thing that they did last month. And we also have been told we're getting a Smashbox product, which is very exciting. I love Smashbox, and I'll be happy to receive any of their products. So thank you everybody for watching. If you stayed this far, I'm sorry this is a longer video for me. Please leave a comment down below if you'd like to see a try on when I do my unboxings. Like this video, subscribe, and come join the family. And I will be coming to you guys soon with a giveaway that I'm going to be doing, which will be makeup based, since my channel has become pretty makeup based. And stay tuned. This month you'll also see an Ipsy video and a Munch Pack video. So thank you everyone for watching. Bye guys.